Now that would change your life forever, experiencing something like that.
Absolutely. It was kind of one of those things. It was the changes were happening, but you don't really understand what's going on yet. You're just not mature enough to really process everything and not really understanding everything I went to. And so, that kind of got me. That was a big part of where I'm at now, is just because I grew up a lot in the military, but just things that happened after that. I started learning about dealing with PTSD and other mental health things. And so, those experiences kind of triggered some things in me that made me change some things in my life.
So when you were saying you played basketball, right? So what skills are what I'm saying, because they say playing sports, what I'm saying, build you up. What skills did you skill set to help you in the military and vice versa? What did you take out of the military that help you with some of your training?
Oh man, I would say the thing that the military give you more than anything, and everybody knows it, is just discipline.
The
Like
check?
nah, it ain't that.
Right.
Especially
Right.
when you're new to it, that check ain't. I mean, they really, to be honest, what they sell you on is 3 meals a day, a stable place to sleep. Like they sell you on that stuff because the money's
Okay.
not really
Right.
until you start making a certain rank, until you get to about the E5, E6 range, you'll start
Okay.
making some money. But up until that point, you're not making much. But it's like if
Right.
you ain't had nothing, it might feel that way.
Yeah.
So, but
Especially if
you
you
end
don't
up
have no bills, right?
You ain't got no
If you go in
bills
there,
though.
yeah,
You
if
right.
you
ain't
go in
got
there
no
right, you ain't got no
bills.
bills.
Nothing.
Right.
So, but they say anybody military tell you that money will burn a hole in your pocket if you don't know what you're doing, man. The first of the
Oh
check
yeah.
can't come quick,
A
Oh
lot of
yeah.
Hellcats.
Yeah, it's
man.
about to say
A
a lot of
lot,
cars.
Everybody got
A
a
lot of
charger, huh?
cars.
Hold
Everybody
up.
got a
right?
car.
Back in your day, it was the 300.
Yes. Nah. Yeah. Actually, that was like
That's
kind of
three.
like at the end of it, but that was the car that was moving though. And then like I was in my battalion specifically, like it was a big Ram 1500 and the Chevy Avalanche was like the big thing at the time.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So like
Okay.
those two
Okay.
cars, if you had a Chevy Avalanche with some rims, you was doing it.
Wow.
So
But yeah,
Elliot, now you go into the military, you serve our country in combat, you come out. Sounds like, like a lot of people that came back from serving time, you're dealing with PTSD, and trying to get involved with that. How long did it take you to get into the coaching ring?
shoot, let's see. So I got on in '04. I started coaching in 2009. And so it
Okay.
was kind of I was in transition. So like I said, I'm speaking on the PTSD now. It's just, but I didn't
Hmm.
understand what it was at that time. Not really being able to understand it. And so I had a failed marriage, no, but it definitely played a role in some stuff that happened in our relationship that just wasn't
Hmm.
it wasn't good for either one of us. My attitude was jacked up. I had anger issues. I was just dealing with a lot of stuff and not even knowing as men, we're not taught to talk. So I didn't know how to even begin the process.
When you say that, and I'm gonna say it too, as men, especially as black men, especially, but then having a community of people that will respond to it and not just
Right.
tell you to say, "Hey, bro, come on now,"
What's
Right.
wrong with your
just
boy?
just move on.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna do anything to not deal with the issue. I mean, it's like everything is okay outside of like actually talking about and dealing with what's going on. And that was kind of that space. And like I said, I was raised by somebody who never said I couldn't talk, but he just didn't do it. So we didn't see it. I had two older brothers who we just didn't talk about those things. Just wasn't something we saw that was okay to
Yeah.
do. Like you said, when you
Hmm.
step outside your house in the community, you're gonna get bashed for that. You're gonna get killed for that. Acting like a little girl. It's gonna be a lot of
Right.
little things that but like I said,
But
it's
we say that it's how do you deal with the issues, yourself, and first being able to identify that it's something been going on, and then
right,
find a comfortable space to
right,
start talking about it and dealing with it, so you don't have to deal with the Ashantis
right,
of the world
right.
of telling you,
Definitely.